Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to jump right into it today. So Sunday's 31-23 loss to the Seattle Seahawks told us a few things about the Miami Dolphins team this week. First of all, the offensive line is still playing well. They protected Ryan Fitzpatrick and gave up only one sack during the game. The Dolphins had over 300 passing yards and over 100 rushing yards during the game as well. The health of Austin Jackson and Solomon Kindley will be important to keep this success rolling. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he is who he is. You know, he has some great games without turnovers, and then he has a game like he did Sunday where he gave up 2 interceptions and possibly had 2 others that could have been thrown as well. One of those interceptions obviously was not his fault also. Red zone offense needs some work. The game was close with 5 field goals made, but you just knew that 5 field goals was just not going to cut it for that game against the Seahawks. Defense still needs some work. However, up to the beginning of the fourth quarter, the Dolphins were only down by 5 points against a Seattle team that has scored over 35 points the first 3 games so far this season. Noah Igbenogany, he had his hands full and he gave up some big plays, but most of the defensive backs had a rough day against the MVP candidate, Russell Wilson. I wouldn't give up yet on the rookie, and I wouldn't give up on this backfield either. The defensive line had 2 sacks, but it wasn't enough, especially at the end of the first half when they gave up the big play, and then also during the fourth quarter when we really needed them the most. Good news is that this team is still developing. You know, they've had a tough stretch of opponents, but they've really been in every game that they've played so far this season. Just 1 or 2 plays would have been the difference in every one of those games, and that is a big step in the right direction, especially when you compare to where we were this time last year. On to San Francisco. 49ers are dealing with some significant injuries on both the offensive and the defensive side of the ball. And if the Dolphins can put a full game plan together, there's really no reason they cannot come out with a victory on Sunday. So don't sleep on the Dolphins, and definitely don't give up on their continual growth and improvement. Don't forget to retweet and like this post on Twitter, and follow me on YouTube under the Big E page. Thanks for watching. Fins up, everybody.